Hello and welcome to Scalect Civil War, Episode 1, the continuation of Rebellion of the True Heir. As,
Our buddy name's Markiplier.
just before the complete part of the time skip, Biran talks to Rakan in private. I'm gonna play theme. Music.
You need to show new artwork. Handle.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of made it spooky. That'll work.
Big spoon.
Alright. When we last left our heroes, they fought hard for their lives, some coming back from the dead, returning home, recuperating losses, gathering forces. And Rakan.
You got some really bad backlash on your mic right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's all good. I'm just letting you know. It doesn't bother me. I'm just letting you know.
Is that better?
Yes.
A bit.
Kind of.
I have idea.
It works better now.
Yes.
Now?
Like literally right now.
Sorry, we have technical issues with the hardware right now, people.
Technical difficulties. Alright. Go ahead. You two.
So,
be
Byron, you said you wanted to talk since everybody else has left the room.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to beat around the bush about this. There's been complications, but going forward with this, well, it's obviously more than a rebellion now, but you and I need to have a chat about Itshi.
Oh?
Unless you get
Just that I understand. I'm not an idiot. I know that we can't win a rebellion or even a war without shedding blood. But every time it comes down to it, her decision making has been rash and erratic and against everything we've been doing. Well, she had the right idea in mind, but her tactics don't sit with me.
In what way? If you can give me an example?
On multiple occasions, she's outright murdered people that we've tried to keep alive, even though the rest of their crew or whoever they were working with had been dealt with, including one of the people that was with the Inquisitors. If we had left them alive, we would have had at least some way of getting information about how they figured out that we were with a rebellion. But with them dead, they're not useful to anyone. When we found at the garrison, when we found the people that were encased in crystal, she asked PV, that little shadowy fellow you met.
That creature, you mean?
Yes. She asked if he could pull them out of the crystal, and he said that he could. But he couldn't guarantee, since that the crystals had formed with their bodies. They said that it would probably end up tearing them apart or killing them. And she insisted that he try to do it anyway, just to sate her own sick curiosities. I'm not saying that she's not a valuable asset towards what we're doing. But if you want my opinion on it, I think that you need to assign someone in our group as a leader. And I think that person is Alencia. Someone to keep tabs on the important details and get them back to you in the proper manner that you know that she can.
Sorry, my internet just exploded.
Fine. That is completely fair, Byron. and thank you for bringing this to my attention. It means that I can trust on you more, since you always give me accurate reports about what's been going on when I have not been able to keep in physical contact with you, so to speak.
Right thing to do. Gives me. I mean, we can't make every decision ourselves, and we want to make sure that it's going in line with what you want to do. I'll continue to give my reports, and I'll be sure to share whatever I got with Alencia to make sure that we're sending you as brief and detailed a report as possible. When necessary, of course, we can go into better detail, but that's only when we got the time.
Right.
I know you'll make the right call, man. Like I said, her tactics don't sit well with me, but it's not going to stop me from protecting her like everybody else. She's still a friend. I just wanted to see that there's more ways to deal with things than just brute forcing it. And we'll find that way. Done it plenty of times already.
Right. Will you go and get Alencia and come back in with her?
Sure.
The door.
Let me out.
It's a
You see Koarl just like fucking face onto the table.
Hey, Lindsay.
Huh?
Sorry, I catch you at a bad time.
Oh, no, it's just really stressful. I don't get a break often.
Well, hate to bother you during your downtime, but Rakan wants to talk to you about something real quick.
Oh. Right now?
Yeah. He's over in the meeting room. Follow me.
Oh, sorry, how do I look? And she's trying to part her hair and trying to comb her hands through it and try to make sure it's good.
You look fine. Don't worry too much about it.
Okay, I'm just, sorry. Getting my bearings. Puts her glasses on.
Deep breaths. He's a friend, you know that.
Right, I just prefer to look presentable
Of
for
course.
everything.
I got in range of a paladin.
Alencia, if you
Bonuses.
will take the seat.
Thank you.
So Biran has brought to my attention some troubling news about our common friend of Itshi, that she has needlessly shown brutality to wards, even though they are enemies, since they apparently has Byron explained that they had surrendered at the time, which means they are non-combatant and should have been captured instead, so that we could have harvested a little bit of information at least out of them, or see if we could have made them change side. Is that I'm to understand that correctly, Alencia?
I tend to be a neutral party in most scenarios. My own way of dealing with combatants is to make sure that they no longer fight, and that means unconscious, and it doesn't need to go any further than that unless they are a serious threat to everyone. But I think Itshi has every right to kill her targets if that is how she quickly deals with foes. But the things that she has been doing lately do not help the battle and do not help our cause, in my opinion. She has killed combatants who are unconscious, even ignoring the ones that are still standing to do such things needlessly. And I feel like she wants to just force her way of doing things on everyone else.
So you are agreeing that she has shown needless brutality towards non-combatants, people who have surrendered, in a case, or have been taken in a mild manner prisoner.
Needless and sometimes immediate.
I did not want to do this, or be put in a situation like this, because I told you I would rather have a as bloodless thing going on back when we started out on this, but it seems
I tried to take a stronger role in this. I swear I did.
I know you might have tried, but it seems like she doesn't take. If she doesn't even apply to my wishes when I have stated them so directly, how would it help out even going forward? If I may ask, Alencia, or Biran even, you are as much in here to give a voice about this problem.
I'm the one who brought it up. I'm not going to deny that I won't deny that she's made some rash actions. But in those certain cases where we're clearly at the advantage and it's not necessary, God, makes me think when... I hate to bring this up, Alencia, but remember when she ate that guy? We got him to cough her up. We got her to cough him up, and then she ate him again.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, that
Actually,
was
me.
probably the worst one of them. She ate the man while he was alive, and we got her to cough him back up, and she still insisted upon eating him again.
Did
While
he
he was
beg for
alive.
mercy or surrendering before she did that?
Oh, you believe he did.
Yes. He certainly was no longer a threat when it happened.
Rickon leans onto the
That
table.
was before you met Nextrove.
Yeah, it was. That was the bandits that we
They
met
really
before
did
we...
that.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we met you after that. That was fucked up.
You see how Rickon leans heavily onto the table and pinches just above the nose. Are you telling me she murdered someone who already had surrendered?
Yeah. She did.
I think it affected our battles in which I would, for the sake of saving lives and whether or not they had any intention to surrender, I would try to pull enemies away from her to make sure that they survive. But even then, she would inspect the unconscious and finish them off if she thinks they're alive.
And that's even with my explicit instruction to all of you to take prisoners. Or at least try to.
I think-
I'll accidentally punch him.
I think Konk is the best example of what happens when we try a peaceful solution, and even then, I feel like she's hasn't compromised, at least. And that's the biggest worry.
This puts me in a very bad position right now. Because in one case, I cannot forgive such transgressions against a direct order from me. And I cannot forgive such brutality or crimes, in a sense. But if I am to make a move, I lose. I will lose the Basilisk family. Because I'll be in breach of contract.
Well,
They're not immune to getting arrested.
just immune to reasoning.
Fair.
But either way, I'm not. Like I said, I didn't bring this up to you to, try and draw ire of any kind.
I
Not
know.
towards- Just thought
I
you
know.
deserve the right to know that things that we tried to get done in that way just got a little complicated in that regard. I'll take responsibility for not bringing it up sooner. This has been weighing on my head for a long time, but
No, I should have put it in my report. It's my fault.
I just thought that since we were already out in the field, it would only complicate things to bring that up sooner. We had a lot to get done, and we still have barely even scratched the surface.
I want both of you to write me a full report of everyone that has suffered a fate of needless brutality and murder, in this case, since they did surrender. Am I to make myself clear?
Understood.
Correct.
I can give you guys the name of the bandits that you guys encountered during that time. They were called the Black Sword.
Yeah.
That would be important.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And I feel like we probably already know that anyway, so.
During this, once we go back to the time skip, that actually will be a mercenary group that will be joining the fight.
Oh.
Since you helped them in some way. See a different way.
Interesting.
So I assume like we'll eventually skip time and then give the report, and then something will happen, and then we skip time again.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of time jumps.
Yes, and then we'll be on the actual part of this campaign. A little bit of
So is
timey-wimey stuff, sorry.
Is this the stuff that happened in the 5 years, or is it the stuff that happened after the 5 years?
We're not at the 5 years yet.
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
is just stuff that's happened in the game while you're gone. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alencia will give Rakond the Rebellion YouTube playlist and lets him sift through it.
Oh my god.
You're very...
Can that be a spell?
I.e. her notebook.
the wrap-up of the wrap-up of season 1.
Last time on.
We've already done that
Skip
too
the
many times.
We don't have a skip the recap option.
Sorry.
Skip intro. Skip intro. This is Netflix.
And don't forget to skip the recap.
Last time on.
No, it's too
I have a
late.
question then for the two of you.
Yes.
If I put one of you in command, I want the other to be the secondary in case something should happen with the first one, but do not make it known to the others that you are second, so to speak. Am I to be understand? Because I want to see if there is a lash out from her side, because then I will need to bring her to justice.
I can agree to that.
Sure.
Byron, you brought this to me first, and I would like you to keep being my eyes and ears in this group. But I will not put you at risk of retaliation by Itchi, because you are too valuable.
If it comes down to that, I'm not.
But at the same time, to you, Alencia, I dare not to put you in any danger too. But am I to make the toughest choice? I would like you to assume the mantle of leadership of this group, or fellowship, as you would call it.
I think that while I have a lot of experience, I've always assumed the role of neutrality because it is.
And that's what I need. Someone to keep the group in balance and make sure they don't go overboard again.
It is a quite bigger, assertive role to take, in my opinion, to do that. And I've been holding back because I'm not always the correct person to judge on these things. I don't come from war. I'm just a maid.
And if not you, then whom? Whom can I give the reins to make sure that Alencia gets reined in? Or, in this case, Itchi gets reined in if you do not take the reins, Alencia.
If someone has to, then it shall be me. I have stood up to it many times before, so I feel like it would be only right for me to.
I do not ask you to go out of your way to punish her. That will be my bidding, because she is my vessel. She is my problem. With her brutality will only complicate the matter if I am to take the damn throne. Because she will be acting in my name, and what would that not spill out into the masses if this became public knowledge? I'll be seen no better than my father was.
Right. I'll make sure that everything is aligned to how you wish to rule things eventually.
Alencia, to prove my point of nominating you, I want to give you I will have something made for you that shows that you carry out my will and my acts, and also our emblem of leadership to the group.
That would be an honor.
What kind of thing are you thinking, Mirkand? I might get something made for it. Pass.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I
Oh, sure.
want to.
Sorry to
I'll
bullshit my way through. I didn't know
want
actually.
The one who's
Alencia to have a badge. What is that the word? A brush.
Brooch?
A brooch. A brooch.
I think you're making the right call here, Rickon. Alencia, out of all of us, well, I know she puts her duties very highly, but she's the most level-headed person to take this position.
I
In those
need
times-
someone.
Oh, sorry.
That is also what I need in these times. I need someone level-headed that doesn't give in to aggression, hastily angered, or wrath, because that is the traits my father expressed to everything, at least from what I've heard of the stories about my father's brutality when it came to insurrection and whatnot. And I do not wish to be a mere re-image of my father.
I believe there is a law and order to things. That is what I wish to keep.
You know, the rest of
Yes.
us have your back.
To stay on the path and protect others, even if maybe they don't deserve it. But if Itchi had her way, it would just be a shameful waste of life.
Needless slaughter and butchery.
Just needless.
Can the three of you please make me wisdom saving? Or actually, no, wait. Can you each of you make me insight rolls? And are any of you psionic or attuned to, let's say, chronergy in any way?
Ooh.
Scion. I don't think I am.
Okay.
Is that for
If
everyone or
not,
just those two?
just those three. All three of them. I'll do you guys in a sec.
By the way, Nikki, the background noise is still there.
Is
Very.
it? I don't know
Yeah.
what to, I don't know how to fix it. I've been
Okay.
like,
No
noise
worries.
suppression is on.
No, we're just letting
You
we're just
say
letting you know.
insight and what?
For some reason, it's not going to stream.
I think
Well,
you just
now it's not happening now. And she said insight. Pass.
Insight.
Does everyone roll this or just those guys?
just the three.
I mean, Nextrov could
Okay.
too.
Oh, okay. Next drop. Roll, buddy.
Okay. Nextrov and Rakan don't notice, but Alencia, you notice. Strangely, for some reason, you feel like the last 12 seconds just repeated itself. You all said the same things. You get a weird, strange sense of deja vu. It's weird. You've never felt this before, or at least... How old are you? How old is Alencia?
This has always been a tough question because
You never ask a lady her age.
I'm
No
sorry.
matter if she's a player or a person. You know
Out of
that, Nikki.
character.
like if we're using elf ages strictly for adulthood, then she would be like 110-ish.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed to. I needed to know like elf age. Okay, Yeah, I guess you would.
Mental
This
age,
isn't the
40.
first time you felt this. You felt this when you were young, a child. Something similar to this. Something happened. It's happened again. Someone is messing with something. Anyways, you notice that during the conversation that's happening. Sorry, you guys can continue. And then I'll move on to the other people outside. Just some things.
Koarl immediately teleports back over here.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk about this, Rakan. And you'll be sure that we'll take care of things a lot more thoroughly going forward. Kid gloves are off in more ways than one. You know that we have your best interests in mind.
I know. And this is also why it pains me so that I will need to take action against her, at least in some fashion. Even though her sister might be kind of mad, I still need to instill some sort of discipline that I will not allow this kind of action be what mares my reputation, especially not when I'm trying to reclaim what was and is my rightful throne. I'll not have it be smeared by needless slaughter.
Need to establish your colors the right way and make sure there are enough people to see and respect it.
But, Byron, if anything happens to Alencia, you are to take that brush. Understood?
Understood. But I'll make sure nothing happens to Alencia.
Good. Then I would say we are adjourn, and we all understand what must be done to going forward.
Of course.
Right.
Alright. While you guys are having your conversation, I'm actually going to move to the outside of it.
I forgot my
I'd
mic
say
was
about,
muted. Sorry,
like-
everyone.
I would say about like half an hour has gone by for the rest of you. During this time... I don't know what the fuck he's doing down there. Are you here? Druko? Oh.
There he is.
Oh, where is this audio coming from? Oh, there we go. Druko.
I was not here.
Alright, Druko approaches you, Itshi.
Yes.
Hold on, let me open the foundry.
There is a room over here. Are you gonna take that?
Wait, so this is the beginning of the 30 minutes?
Request that they speak in their tent, in his tent.
Where is this tent?
His tent is outside of the keep because they won't let him bring the dog inside.
Yet the dog is inside right now.
By accident. Dog is out here. There's a reason there's a big water bowl out here.
Oh, that's what it is.
Sorry,
I didn't even notice that.
I've not been here for this.
Ooh, that's too big of tent. Move that a little bit slower. There we go.
Just so that I get a sense of time that has passed. How long is this after the expedition to the Basilisk estate?
That's a good question.
That's Seviroth and Nooya's. Well, wait, Seviroth. When does this happen? When you talk to them?
Well, it was just as soon as I got a chance to talk to Rakan, so it would be just he had a lot of stuff to do, so you can kind of play it by that. So whenever Rakan would have free time while he's dealing with all the
So
new information.
probably within the year at some
Within
point.
the same.
Within the first year of the time skip, yeah.
Alright, so changes haven't drastically happened yet, but
No, but they're about to
Uh,
afterwards.
outside by the tent, please.
You are outside by the tent.
I was talking to Soul.
Oh,
Yes.
they are.
So, I'd say this would probably be a few months after the expedition to the Basilisk estate, to which something interesting would have happened, at least probably for Ishi's perspective. When you and your sister and
Ulla.
thank you, Ulla returned to the airship, about halfway back, you noticed Druko acting a bit off more than usual, and that escalated to the point to where he blacked out for a couple of hours after collapsing.
Huh.
So he's... And other issues have arisen since then as far as his physical condition are concerned. However, it's not as drastic as it is going to get. Yet. I will also say this conversation is the point in which you will be given the sword.
Spoilers.
On with that conversation. I'm guessing that you came here begrudgingly to talk to him.
Not really. Not at the
No.
moment. It's an okay day.
I'm honestly surprised by the lack of effort it took to convince you to come over here. But that is not.
Druko's a Pokemon.
I'm going to give you the same information I've already given Rakan, and that is my time in this venture is being cut short a bit sooner than I anticipated.
Why is that?
Straight to the business point. This is the part I didn't tell you. I'm pretty sure I'm dying. Multitude of poor life choices catching up all at once.
Huh.
Don't know how long I have, but if I'm lucky, maybe a decade or more. So I'm using this time of low activity to get my affairs in order. That includes distributing my resources appropriately across Rakan and your bank.
I noticed that when you were passing out the money earlier.
That is one part of it. Haven't quite decided who I'm giving the airship to yet, but someone will need to take over command of the crew when I'm no longer conducting field operations.
Alright.
It does leave a few curiosities, such as, well, my hound over there.
It has many eyes. His name is Peepers.
He has many peepers.
I feel like I've seen that before. Anywho, where did
Makes
you
me
get
go
it?
jeepers.
A deal with a now dead god, I would assume.
Oh.
He started acting strangely about a year ago. Isn't quite as physically strong as he once was, but he is still much better than any dog or wolf you could tame. Probably one of the unwise decisions made, but an argument for that is a discussion for another time. I do have something that you would probably find interesting. And he will unhook a black iron sheath from his belt and present it to you hilt by the hilt. You would know that this is the very strange obsidian blade that he has carried since you've met him.
You're giving it to me?
The craftsmanship of this sword is incredible, so fine. Even with the small imperfections, they just add to the mastercraft of this blade. This thing could tear or could cut. Its blade is sharper than any blade you've ever probably held.
Craftsmanship
Okay.
is remarkable.
Almost like it eats the flesh it strikes at.
I couldn't tell you who made it. All I know is I found it on an abandoned airship. Funnily enough, the same one that I restored.
Huh. Just looking at the blade.
Like I said,
Actually, yeah. Make me a history check, Itshi.
Okay. Don't think I'm getting damage from it.
Only if you were Koarl. This would be easy.
Rune Knight. No, that's proficiency tools. Insight, that's not it. Cloud is sleight of hand. Yep, nope, not getting any advantage from that. So I guess this would be a normal roll.
At least you're proficient. I don't know why that happened.
19.
19? Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Okay. You don't know the name of the hero. There was a hero long before the start of the Scalect Dominion. Old history books that your father kept. One of these books told a tale of a blade that tore a great old one into many pieces and spread those pieces across the land, across Narikov, sealing him away. Wait a minute. It sounds familiar. Didn't you find that one in a box?
I don't.
Martharius. The one in the box. The piece of a great old one you found in that abandoned town. Underneath. In a chest. I think you guys just put it away. Left it there. Not sure where.
Yeah, we didn't fuck with it.
You didn't fuck
We
with
didn't-
You didn't mess with it. But this blade is connected to him in some way.
We do have a piece of him.
Yes.
We have a book of him that's in the
You have a
lead
small
box.
piece of him, but there
Yeah.
was also the chunk that you couldn't remove because it was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the one in the chest.
So this is the blade that cut him up.
Huh. Explains a lot.
The blade can put people in boxes?
This is
No, the
that
blade
was
can
used-
cut a great old one. And, like, just sever it.
Well, I knew there was something about this blade. This is one of the. Oh no, this is the blade that cut. That what Mount Therius to pieces. Speaking of which, we have one of his pieces. I think Byron still has it.
I wouldn't let Nyx near that. He has a bit of an obsession with some great old deity.
Itshi
Not
will look
sure
up.
if that's
Itshi will
him, but
look up to you confused. Who's Nyx?
Oh, I thought you were
all right. He usually doesn't show his true face around you guys. You know that really weird guard that always stands in one of the corners when Rakond is talking to you in the common room? Kind of
No.
out of place?
Not really.
Ah. Damn, those lessons were working.
The way he describes, there has been just a strange person, but it's never been the same person. It's always just been a person in the room, whether it looked like a guard or just a person just standing in the room. Always different. But no one talks about them. And recently they've been not around, but...
That's just Jerry. We don't talk about Jerry.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Jerry.
But we didn't talk about Bruno.
That would
That's a
be
different
one
thing.
of our...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet again.
God damn it.
That would be our fourth compatriot. He's a changeling, so I've been training him in how to blend in or avoid notice. But when we met, he had a odd compulsion towards old ones. Didn't really like the look of the blade when I had it drawn. Also had a weird obsession with finding a very specific coin.
Yeah, that's
Don't
weird.
know that's what you get when messing with knowledge your immortal is not meant to have. You sometimes suffer odd side effects.
Alright. Then back on track. You're giving me this blade then?
I'm not going to be able to wield it much longer. And you, to be quite honest, you are the only one in your band that would make use of such a weapon.
Yes, the others use their fists or use magic. They like to take people alive when it nearly kills us. Did you know in that fight with the Inquisitor, that rogue of theirs tried to bring that cleric of theirs back up multiple times? I was tired of that bullshit.
Different people operate under different means.
That's true.
I mean, you've seen quite a few displays of my handiwork. Whether that was working for this rebellion or beforehand, but I don't think people understand that sometimes brutality is necessary.
Especially when you're in a group of pacifists who like to knock everybody unconscious.
That being said, I think you do need to realize that perhaps you need to dial it back. There is such a point of going too far.
I mean, I could be a lot worse, in all honesty.
You could, but then you would be a repeat of your father. And the world does not need another devourer.
Speaking of that, what happened to that thing?
Excellent question. I heard a weird rumbling under the ground when you were in the mansion that didn't have a chance to ask about.
Oh, I tried to make a deal with it so it would stop, not do anything. Then it
And
ran.
let me guess, it ran off.
Yeah, I told where it could find some prey, and it, instead of accepting the deal, it was going to go eat first.
That's why you came back with so much stuff.
Yes.
Sorry.
Also, yeah. I also found this fancy bow that I'm still waiting for the information on. Look at it. It makes music when I pull the string. Bong, bong, bong.
That is very odd.
Yeah.
Regardless, perhaps just consider showing some restraint. It is difficult to get people on the side of a rebellion when they leave no survivors. Hell, I was borderline shocked when you brought the kobold. Also, I don't know what they fed that thing, but he's fucking huge.
Who?
That kobold you brought in wearing the plate armor.
Oh yeah. I think it's just the plate armor that's making him look bigger.
He's
I mean,
not
he did
wearing
drop.
the plate armor. He's actually just buff.
He went into the basement where we kept the other kobolds and immediately formed a pack as leader with them.
Oh, I wonder if he's following that new god or whatever that I've heard rumors about. Something about a pillar of strength.
Don't remind me of that idiot.
I heard he has a.
thinking
I
of him as
heard he has a
person.
24-hour gym.
Just a plus 24 hours.
Strange.
Don't,
Anywho,
don't remind me of that idiot. It gives me a migraine.
what, you don't like this pillar of strength or something?
The one who calls himself Kuldrex caused a lot of problems for a lot of people, including blowing up a mansion in the middle of the Ironwill Forest. Why do you think we're here? He ended our last escapade quite abruptly and brought a lot of unwanted attention. Now, he's somehow still alive, has two heads, and by some fucking measure of fate wanting to spite me, has a brood of children.
Huh.
Don't know how he managed that, but fuck it. I'm too old to care anymore.
Well, is that all then? Blade and whatnot, anything else?
Just perhaps take into consideration my advice of moving forward with a bit of a lighter hand.
When it doesn't come to combat, sure. But I'm going to make sure whatever we fight is done.
Right. Would you mind asking Koarl if he could take care of the dog? I don't think I'm going to be able to keep proper reins on him for much longer. He does whatever I tell him to, but he is physically stronger than I.
You know he would just use Koarl as a squeaky toy, right?
He's very oddly behaved for an aberration. Whoever he deems it, whoever he is instructed as his master is, well, quite frankly, he's passive. He doesn't take any action against them. Plus, I don't know how long that thing lives, and the boy is quite young.
If you ever do just want to get rid of it, I can, take care of it. If you want to give it to him, fine. But I think you should tell him yourself.
Honestly, the scarcer I make myself around the rest of your band, probably the better. No need to get them used to the idea of not seeing me around. Besides, I have quite a bit of business to deal with, making sure that the mercenaries I raised will actually stay under Rakan's command once I'm no longer here to manage them. As Varians can get bored quite quickly when there isn't combat, and I need to make sure I'm focused.
Sparring partners works, I heard from someone.
I'd like to think we hear the sound of one of them getting thrown into the wall over here.
Just off in the distance, yeah.
Whack.
Buh.
Alright then. I'll go let Koarl know that you want to talk to him about that thing.
Oh no.
Yep, you're gonna have to act like a father for once.
He's not mine!
The door is shut.
Koarl being now 3 feet tall. No.
How long has it been?
It's
No,
been a year.
you're still. No, it's
if
not.
It's been a year, then he
it's
wouldn't have
not.
gotten that tall.
He's still.
No.
Unfortunately, your
I
token
will
is
be right back
slightly
in 2
bigger.
seconds.
Oh.
Koarl, Druka would like to talk to you outside.
Access. He's gonna start walking towards the wrong outside.
I think they meant the other way.
Alright, he's gonna...
Jumps over the bookshelves.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. But also during the time that you guys spend, make me a charisma. Oh wait, make me an insight, Itshi.
Wait a minute.
Shit. Doors don't
I
work.
just checked this recently. The door's shut.
Doors don't work.
Hey, I have advantage
Broken
on this.
doors.
Do I need to make an insight check?
If Druko would like to.
I have advantage. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Itshi doesn't notice. Druko. A weird familiarity comes over you as you feel a thing you felt more than once in your lifetime. A lot earlier in your lifetime, you felt this same feeling. Time's been messed with. There's no way. That man can't be alive still. He's long gone. Juko would know about the old king. He's old enough.
Oh yeah, you know.
He would know
like,
about
what?
the guy being a time wizard, and he's the only one who's been able to ever make you feel that way when he uses his magic.
He'd be like 212 at this point.
Yeah, that's more than plenty of time to understand your... And, about, like, you would have felt it, like, 4 different times, and you just felt it once again after the past, like, 100 years. So, 100 years since the last time you felt it, but now you feel it again. And that doesn't bode well.
I will talk to Rakond about that later.
Okay.
Anyways, he's a bit. Druko is a bit distracted when Koarl walks up.
He just kind of he's just sitting there, just staring up at you.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't notice you
Why is the game
coming
paused?
here. I
Yeah,
don't know why the game
why's
is
the game
paused.
paused?
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Might have accident.
Koarl, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be able to watch over someone for me?
Yeah, sure.
And you'll see Druko make a hand motion as
Want a puppy?
no
I
boy
want a puppy.
approach.
Oh, it's so cute. I want one.
Koarl
Oh,
paused.
unfortunately, their creator is now dead. This is Peepers. I'm sure you've seen him around before, but
He's the big dog.
yes. I'm not going to be able to watch over him much longer, and
What's
I
that?
don't exactly. Make an insight check, please.
You think he's gonna know?
I mean, this is
The dog leans down. It has many eyes around its body, just like the picture's description.
Mhm.
well.
Can I
It
pet
leans-
Peepers?
I'm
He's just going to put a hand on top of your helmet, on top
Oh
of
my
your
gosh.
pocket, and he's just gonna say, "Nothing you need to concern yourself with."
Okay.
But he's
Licks
going
face.
to need a new master to take orders.
Koarl's gonna just like
Funny enough,
Just
it gets
like-
both of you.
he's
That's a
just
big
gonna
tongue.
nervously like
Oh, I mean,
kind of like shuffle up again, like shuffle up to it.
oh, he gets Dot and Koarl.
New friend.
New dog.
New
I'm gonna try and
family pet.
introduce. I'm gonna try and introduce him to the other dog.
Another dog?
Yes,
The one I'm sitting
he's
on.
currently standing on it.
Where? Where's this other doggo? I want a doggo. Can I have a doggo?
Look,
It's
look,
the
look.
fluffy
Capture
orca.
Oh,
doggo.
the thing that looks like a little tiny orca.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fluffy
Yes.
So
orca.
cute. I want a puppy. Ulla should
Yeah,
get
he
a
has
puppy.
the
Because you
he
love
has
me,
the-
right, Nikki?
He has the fluffy orca, and he has the very shadowy, weird
Uh,
dog with many eye.
Yes, no, it's just
Aw,
there is a lot of
cute.
different animals and stuff
Uh-huh.
that are spread throughout the campaign that you guys can. They've been capturing and knocking anything they encounter unconscious, so
So
it's
I
been
can get
very
a big
easy.
doggo.
That one was a
Stella.
gift, but I'm sure there'll
Wait.
be more things that can happen.
If we
Wait
still
until
have
I want a
the
big
we
doggo.
The sloth.
we still have the sloth
Doggo
horn
familiar.
too, yeah. Charles the giant sloth.
Wait until you meet Viola.
Wait,
I'm like-
you named a sloth after Charles?
No, we didn't know
No.
about Charles at that point. He just
I didn't
named
know
him
it. I
Charles.
named him. I named
Yeah.
him.
Carl named him Charles, so
His
he's
They
name
do-
Charles.
is
Get to him,
Charles,
Charles.
and when it's
Five.
Casual Friday, we call him
Hi,
Charlie.
Charles.
Yeah. So yeah, I
You can
didn't
call him
tell
Chuck.
them about Charles because I didn't know whether or not Charles would join the campaign, so I just didn't say anything. And then Charles joined the campaign. I'm like, well, this is awkward, XD.
XD.
This is
but-
fun. Yeah, sorry.
But no,
Funny
Carl-
joke?
But
Pet.
yeah, no. Carl's gonna try and he's gonna just like gonna try and pat the dog, the other dog,
Yeah,
the
you
eyeballs.
pet him, and it's
Pet.
It's a little.
it's a little strange because it's smooth, but it's soft at the same time.
Aww. would stimulate my need to pet every furry animal that is a domestic pet.
Say, taking responsibility of Peepers does grant its benefits. Unlike most of your pets, Peepers is built for combat. And he has a lot of combat abilities.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, because
Eula's
Druko
kinda
has Druko actually has like full control of Peepers. You can just tell Peepers this is your new master, and you just give him away.
That was the plan. Just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you belong to him now.
Aww.
Protect your new master.
Got a big ginormous doggo with a million eyes. That's awesome.
Well, Carl's gonna try and just hug around his neck, I guess, and he's gonna look back at Juku and he's gonna be like,
That's here.
It lets you hang on them, and they lean down so you can a little bit of balance.
Carl's just hanging down from the bottom of his chin.
Druko will pick him up and set him properly on Peeper's back.
Oh, that's so cute.
I
Paul
think
gets
Dot
all the
will-
friends.
I think Dot at the end of the time skip will actually grow in size too. They'll be bigger.
Peepers gets bigger?
Not Peepers.
Oh, no,
Peepers.
Not Peeper.
Peepers can technically grow bigger, but
Oh my gosh.
He's already full grown, I assume.
don't recommend
Oh, no.
it.
Oh no, the only way he gets bigger is if you feed him a lot of things, like people.
Or
He's an aberration.
Sounds like a perfect pet for Ulla.
He doesn't eat people, does he? Like
I
exclusively?
mean, he eats what you tell him to. If you tell him not to eat people, he won't eat them.
Does he eat? Like at all?
Yes.
He eats
Eula
meat.
need one of those.
He's carnivorous.
He eat meat like normal dog, but
Okay. Like Dot. Okay. Good.
yeah,
good.
he will eat what you tell him to. He's not uncontrollable.
He will now follow your commands.
I.e., transfer ship of token transferred to egg. You can look over his many abilities and read them.
Oh my god. Combat pet. Let's go.
Too many dogs. Too many animals. So many
Why did I...
fucking animals.
I
We
forgot
have a lot of
he's
allies.
He's
We
a
love
challenge
animals
rating
here.
8.
We have a lot of allies in this.
You're forgetting.
Yes,
I was
yes.
the pet. You're forgetting something very important. I was the pet collector.
Yeah, we have we've got two. We've got 2 familiars. We now have 2 dogs. We have a sloth that we can summon. We've got our friend Bubbles. We got PV, and whatever happened to Zasha, but
2
she's
of those
also an
are
ally.
pets.
So
2 of those
we
are
also-
people.
We also
well,
have
yeah,
Viola.
I said
What?
pets, friends, and allies is what I said.
Oh, pets,
Yeah.
friends, and allies. Yes.
Don't
I said
don't
Ulla
forget
needs
Viola,
A pet.
I don't know. What
the
kind of-
Wait.
giant mist worm we captured.
This is
Have a giant worm too? What
Well,
do
if anything,
you guys
that
have?
belongs.
Yeah.
We captured it, but if anything, it belongs to Zariah right now.
something I should mention with Peepers. He is an aberration. He does not require to sleep. So when you guys are traveling, if you are taking a long rest, he can essentially cover watch his self.
Yeah. He doesn't need to close all his eyes to sleep.
Can you imagine how creepy that'd be? Just this eyes opening and closing all at once kind of freaks me out, but I also think it'd
Don't
be
worry,
really
Carl's
cool.
massaging his
don't
eyeballs as
worry.
we
It
speak.
gets worse. Nikki made one with 3 heads and a lot of mouths.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Nikki. Do you like your grand monsters?
I really do like my monsters. That was
I know my
like
sister too well.
that exists on Runerex, Hun, by the way, and I really don't want to meet it.
So is that it?
Yes, he
Okay.
is giving you the big dog.
Yeah.
Look at you
Koarl,
with another big
you,
puppers.
Also, you make me an insight check too.
Me?
Another.
Does my familiar get one too? Or
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
alright.
Sir
You have next
Rochi.
shop, do it.
Orochi. This one's for
Next
him.
job's not his. What?
Well, no, I
10.
mean, you let next shop do one, so
Yeah.
Orochi should be able to do one too.
And
doesn't
here's
notice.
mine.
Alright.
17.
You finally feel a little strange as you feel like some time has rewound itself a little bit during just before
Koarl walks
meeting
past the door and
Drugo.
accidentally walks into this.
So like you notice that like around the time of walking to Druko, you felt yourself do it more than once, and you kind of feel a little bit disorientated. You're unsure where it's coming from, but something strange has happened. Either way,
Koarl's just gonna look around and kind of
the rest
after that.
the rest of you also hanging out, doing your things around during this time. Also, make me insight checks, as this will also happen to you all.
Wait, me too?
Yep.
Let's see if I remember how to do that.
Except for Biran and Alencia, they've already done theirs because this is
I've
for
already
the same thing.
done mine.
Yeah.
Would
Oh, why
would
can't I remember how to do this?
Would PV do one too?
PB doesn't need to.
Ulla,
but
in the top left.
How do I do it again?
In the top left, there's inventory features, skills, and stuff. You go on the skills, and then you click inside, and then you click normal because you make a normal roll.
Oh wait.
Holy shit, my sister's smart.
God damn.
Very noticeable.
You think
Unlike-
that, but I didn't roll a d20.
Oh.
Oh. Wait. Oh.
Was that a good roll?
Yeah, she didn't roll a 20. My sister's still good. She's still better than me.
She doesn't notice, but rubs her head a little bit. Weird. Ulla.
Wish I knew why we're doing. Yes. What up?
Your character's not. No, your character's old. This is the first time you've ever felt a feeling like this, but as you're looking through the books, you look at the books like you take a double take of what you're doing right now, and you're like, I have done this already. Didn't I?
Oh
You
my.
feel like the last like 12 seconds or so has just repeated itself.
Ooh, interesting.
You're getting like a deja vu.
Fun. I wonder why I'm getting deja vu.
Everyone is caught up.
Wait, it's the first year, right? So Ulla isn't here.
So, time passes.
Am I not here?
It will be past that. No, Ulla would have been here at this point.
I was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They came
Because,
within the.
They came
They came after
around.
the first. Yeah, they came. At a
Yeah,
certain
that's right.
Well,
I
they
came
came-
with the.
You came with me
Go.
to the thing
Yeah.
as well.
They came back
yeah,
with
true.
it. Yeah. So it's around that same time. So now we're in the time skip. You guys are now 5 years later.
Am I powerful and put fear in people the minute they look at me?
Well,
Am I feared?
All right. So
Or are
you
people
guys
just uncomfortable around me?
You guys get some a little bit of downtime to gather supplies, buy some stuff. You guys all have fuckloads of money, as well as Rakan can talk with Itshi about what's going on and stuff in the Alencia and Biran.
I'm open to talk
that
to
stuff.
anyone who feels like role playing improv wise.
But now Alencia's been nominated leader of the group. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. You guys have made allies and plenty of allegiances. Navarra will mention that unfortunately her uncle can't provide anything. The war against the Pillar of Death, formerly. His forces are very deteriorated and are needing more time to recuperate. Can't really be seen in a shot, or can't really be putting himself into a political strife as he's just united his nation, as he's told me. Darn. But there are plenty of
Nikki?
mercenary groups and other people that are willing to join up, including the Black Black Swords. Sorry about that, sis. Yes.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The music's kind of loud. It's kind of louder than us. I can hear it more in my headset than us.
Oh, okay. On the top
I don't know
right.
how it sounds in your stream though.
On the top right, there are 3 symbols. From the right hand side, the third symbol going in, it looks like a bell. Click it. Then go to global volume controls. Where? On the top right of your Foundry. There should be like all those buttons at the top, all the different symbols.
Yeah.
One looks like a bell. Or should look like,
okay.
Click that one, and then open our global volume controls and adjust playlist. I think it's at max, so lower it down to like.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, there you go.
I could hear the music more than lots of people talking.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But now you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so you all have money that you can spend on items and things for your journey forward.
Yeah, I have a question. To Ulla.
What's up?
So that's just because of observation. Does Ulla read books a lot? Because you're standing in the book aisles, that's why I'm asking.
She is right now because I don't know what else to make her do. She's basically just trying to get stronger and getting better politic-wise. She's just trying to be better and stronger because she's borderline plotting to destroy everything. She's just not sure how to go about it. So she's studying.
She is?
Studying
studying and trying to learn everything she can.
Okay, then.
She's not comfortable talking to everyone. She's so
Hop
angry.
doesn't know that, so Hop will approach.
Okay.
Hey.
She's gonna put down her book and just kind of look at you. Yes.
He's 2 feet tall.
Yes.
She's gonna look down. She's gonna look up from her book and be like, "What?" And then she's gonna look down and then she's gonna see you and she's gonna be like, "Oh, yes."
Do you have some book recommendations?
Just stare at you for some reason. No, I don't.
No.
What kind of book are you looking for?
No, that's the thing. I wanna learn new stuff. So I'm asking people about what they're reading when they're reading something.
She
or like
her
what
eyes
they're
and
interested are in books.
She's gonna say that she's studying spells and skills to become more powerful.
Spells?
Yes, because I'm a mage. I use magic.
Oh, okay, that's sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Bye. She's gonna roll her eyes and just put her nose back in her book because she's tired of talking.
Okay, bye.
Not ready to make friends.
What?
She's not trying to make friends right now. She sees no point in making friends right now. She's trying to figure out what she's gotta do.
Yeah, Hop doesn't care about spells, so he just gets up.
Magic, ew.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah. You use magic? Gross.
Imagine using magic. I can.
That's so fucking.
Carl just looks
That was
disappointed, sad.
That was
too.
Honestly, that was the funniest interaction. One of the funniest.
Yo, what the fuck, Dot? What the fuck?
Was Dot magic?
You enjoyed her. You enjoyed her nonchalant. I don't feel like talking, but I'm going to be polite. Just doesn't mean I have to like it. I'll be polite, but I won't be friendly.
I mean, Hop doesn't know that, so he just thought, "Hey, what's she reading?"
Spells and politics is what she's reading. And strategies. Previous battles. Whatever she can find.
She sounds
Actually,
pretty
do find-
antisocial.
You actually do find a lot of those. A lot of the books here are of like old times, old politics, and wars that once happened, things that you can learn from that, as well as stuff about dragons. There's a few books about
Oh, yes.
those.
She does want to know about her draconic
Through your
blood.
time here, you notice that the library that sits here changes in books that are around sometimes. Sometimes some books get shuffled around and disappear and come back every once in a while, but it seems there's a shuffle of books in this library.
She's gonna read them all then. But she can read.
Oh yeah, I
mean-
forgot to say that. But Hop would have said to you that if you ever need book recommendation, come to me.
She would just be like, okay, all right then. And then just wait for you to leave and then continue her.
Oh, he's fast. He's already gone.
She's like, she's
Are they
either
the
she's
librarian?
either super cunning or super smart. She hasn't decided yet. She's learning because she may or may not want to destroy or take over the world. We don't know yet. That's up for debate.
Also, I'm just imagining, is this person the librarian?
True.
Ulla, the librarian? Nah,
Mm-mm. No, Hop.
you don't care about that much.
It's because of how Hop interacted with you. Are they the librarian here?
You probably did think that for a second. Then it's like, what a waste of my time.
So you guys can buy things. There's plenty of things. Also, because you guys have Zariah as an asset and available as a person, you guys can also purchase, if you did not take it already, which I think, Ulla, Biran, Itshi, I think you three skipped out on the modification, correct? And got weapons?
Yeah,
Or
so-
items from
Modification.
Zariah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a gun.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Koarl
So
got
any
it.
skills he wants to give up.
So, what this will do will give you a +1 in any stat you want. I'm
Ooh.
actually going to be recommending one. For
I will
you.
take your recommendation.
Yes, I recommend you do it. It's a bit pricey, but it's 2,000 gold,
Okay.
which I think is 20 platinum.
Wait.
No,
Okay,
200
no.
platinum.
200 plat? Okay.
Zeros.
So I can ask Zariah if he can make me a magic item or pricing.
You have
He-
other people that can
His
do that.
lab is not built for that. His lab is built for a different thing. If he had access to
about-
another lab, he might be able to do that. And I'm going to give you coordinates to a new lab.
What?
My lab. I'm gonna take it for myself. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a lab in the middle of the wildlands.
I want it to practice my
no.
dark sorcery.
Nikki, is that who I Nikki, is that who I think it is?
If you remember from Viora's Ascent,
Oh god damn it, not him.
there was a man who proclaimed himself as Zariah and said he had a lab nearby when you guys were in a campaign together. He's still around doing things.
Wait, it sounds
This
familiar.
Zariah gives you coordinates to a lab that seems close enough to be probably the lab he's at. But the thing is, the party doesn't know about that. Only Rakond and Druko and them know about him. But if you divulge this information to Rakond or them, when you get this information, which is pretty easily anyone who goes to Zariah, if you go with them, and this is like a permanent stat increase, it just costs a little bit of gold.
Do it.
Well, Byron would definitely be interested in talking to Zariah. Not about he doesn't know that he knows about Asvarians. He got his scimitar from him, and now he has the animated shield. So since this is more techie than he's seen before, he'd probably go to Zariah first to see if it could be upgraded.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well, the
good-
first interaction
thing.
with Zariah is, hello, my What? Who? Are you one of my children coming to see me? But I'm also...
Not exactly. We've met before. If you remember a little rabbit fella.
He will notice your little, familiar and be like, wait a minute, are you that little rabbit folk? How are you
Yeah.
What? How did you become... I never performed any surgery on you, did I? Did I black out and suddenly give you surgery? I am so sorry.
No,
Did my sister do this?
No, hey, man, look, just let me explain. It's alright.
Okay.
Look, I was wearing this ring, and it's, as far as we could tell, it reincarnates people when they die, so when I came to, I looked like this, so I guess I died.
You died? And you're still living? He's gonna start, like, he walks up to you and starts, like, inspecting you, looking you up and down around.
Fury all over again.
Interesting.
Byron just kind of freezes. Byron just kind of freezes up and lets him look.
I see
A
now.
laid back fellow.
You have no idea how... Pardon me. I'm, sorry for my, strange demeanor there for a moment. But, you see, I haven't... I've never seen an Asvarian. Except for the ones I've created. And the ones that were birthed later on.
Yeah, I've met a few Asvarians. Then seems like we're a bit different. At least in the means of well, they thought it was kind of weird because I didn't just, jump right into combat with them. I mean, I indulged them when they asked me, but
Built for it, yes. I had to. Zariah's, Urian's orders. No choice in the matter. He would have, Don't want to get into it. So, are you also here for surgery, perhaps?
not exactly. If you remember this that you gave me, he's got the pneumatic scimitar in his hand.
Would you also be, perchance, perhaps also... Would you allow me to take a sample of your blood?
I mean, if it helps you out, I mean, I don't mind. Just a little blood.
Because I know how the Asvarians are created, I want to test something. I have a theory.
A game theory.
Well, if you're allowing him to give blood, I can give you this. Yes. There is something genetically different about you and the Asvarians. Other than the weird defect, there's also something else. You are a completely separate bloodline with different... different genetic traits. Ones that the other Asvarians wouldn't have had. So, I'm gonna ask you a question, because this is gonna be your choice, since it's your reincarnation and stuff.
Okay.
Body, extremities, or the mind? Extremities meaning like wings and stuff. Body meaning like your physical self. Mind meaning like your mental.
Body.
Okay. Wicked. Alright. There'll be a new physical trait added to the thing that I'll add here. Cheat next session, because I have to write it up.
Right.
But it'll be a subrace ability. Because you are now a new subrace of Asvarian. And it is now now your own bloodline that you carry.
Oh my god, Byron is so unique.
So you're the first player character to ever reincarnate as an Asvarian. A non-player character, an NPC, got resurrected in the same way, but also ended up as an Asvarian. But it's an NPC, so I think it's way more special that a player character actually managed to do that.
Well, you did it first too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame me, blame the dice.
It's just incredible. But yeah, you have created a new subrace of Asvarians that will show up in later campaigns. And they'll be
Imagine you
related
were
to you.
fate torn. Imagine we're just gone. You would be best bros with the monk.
Everyone.
It's become fate torn
But yeah,
and lose
all
my
those who
memories.
want to actually get your buff, all it is like 2,000 gold, and then tell me what stat you want to increase by 1. So, sis, I would recommend either your dex or your wisdom. Dex would increase your AC as well as your saving throws for dexterity. Wisdom would increase
Power?
Power.
My power. My power. Fear me,
your
mortals.
sight and things. I'd
Which one do you
say
recommend?
wisdom is like also good for animal handling too. Your
Which one do
perception
you
and
recommend?
survival.
Your
I'm assuming you've got lots of plans that I don't know about.
So dexterity is just like that'll increase your speed as well as like your armor. So I really recommend it because it'll make your initiative better too.
Okay.
But wisdom
with
is
that
good
then.
for you guys are also low level, so as things go on, it'll be better.
Ulla
Go.
totally was not eavesdropping on the conversation. Well, trying to. Totally not eavesdropping on the conversation behind closed doors.
Hey Ulla, Itchi walks up to you, or slithers up to you.
Ishi will.
She's gonna look up from her book and say,
Did you increase your one
Yeah.
stat, Ishi? Sorry.
Oh, I haven't made a decision if I wanted that yet.
Yeah, Byron, that option is also towards it. Alencia, did you get the surgery?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Actually, I would
I
have
did
enough
too.
to spare. I'll do it as well. Actually, I have enough to spare. I actually had a lot more money than I realized. I thought.
Saving
Strength.
my money to see how much it's going to cost if Zariah can upgrade my stuff. If he can't, then I'll use it on something else.
Is this a different token for Zariah, Nikki?
I got it brand new made.
It's awesome. It's so cool.
Yep.
No more Red Mario dress-up game design.
Yeah, no more Rinmaru. I actually have the real one now. I have 3 versions of him now.
That's awesome.
I have one with different colored eyes, like 2 different colored eyes. The reason is because they gave him access to those eyes, and now he's a unique clone.
Sweet.
He's special. Okay, if you're increasing that, you can increase that right now and remove the money.
Do I remember how to do that? Probably not.
I've already increased
You
it
have
for
to
you.
do it for. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I did
It's
it
been
all
a long.
for you.
Thank you. It's been a very long time since I've done any D&D. It's almost been like a year.
So, Koarl, do you want to go through surgery? Koarl.
He's
there?
muted.
Oh, he's muted. Okay.
Before anyone else says anything, I'll need to pick
I said no, thank you.
Okay. Go ahead. Pass.
Have a good game, and
See you,
thanks for having me
Yep.
with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Awesome. Okay, cool.
So Ulla, Itshi will set her up to. So if I'm
She'll
correct,
look up, but she'll just look at you and she'll like raise an eyebrow. Can I help you?
if I'm correct, you are going to be traveling with us on our next couple of escapades. In which case, you look inadequately armed. So
She's gonna just tilt
Here.
her head like, what are
take
you
this.
talking about?
She hands you that.
She'll accept it. Well, out of confusion, she says, okay.
Once you're attuned to it, you can cast the lightning bolt and shit. Have fun.
Thanks.
Man, those social interactions with Ulla are awesome.
I said you guys could interact with her. It helps me develop her personality.
No, I just like the two people she talked to both just go away instead.
Yeah,
That's
here's what I
fine
wanted
by
to
her.
She just
Just
looks
unpunched.
at... I guess this would be like some... It's a staff.
It's a
Oh,
trident.
it's
I
a
already know a
trident.
skill that's like
It actually is
lightning
a
bolts.
thing. I think what's really funny about that, that's a martial weapon, by the way. They're a
I know.
sorcerer.
I know.
But they can attune to it and use the ability. Like, you just can't
I already
actually
have the ability,
use...
though, don't I?
No, this thing
Can't use
actually...
as a weapon.
You can use the spell Lightning Bolt as an action using the thing.
Thought I already could do that.
You
Uh,
don't
My
have that
spells.
spell.
oh, actually, no, you do not have that spell. This one
I've
gives...
got Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt. This is Lightning Bolt. It's a level 3 spell, but it has a specific set DC.
Okay.
Yeah. It just gives you
Okay.
a random use of a thing.
Okay.
But I don't think you can attack with it.
She can still attack with it. She's just not proficient with it, which means she's only attacking with.
You probably
use it-
won't use it unless she has to.
Oh yeah, you would be rolling at like a -2 because you'd use it to strike.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like...
I feel like there are better things to give them.
Take the lightning bolt.
Just say thanks, I guess, and then in her mind, I'm not gonna use this. Why bother giving it to me? She just holds on to it, thinking she'll find another use for it. I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know. It apparently has other uses, but Nikki will never tell me. Besides what's on the card. You said there was apparently more to it, but you never explained that. Besides what's on the card itself. Next. You have something to say, Nooya?
I was just wondering, because I can't remember, why do I have 2 shatter blades in my inventory?
Oh, because those monk, the cultists had them.
Oh, okay. Maybe someone can make use of this.
The fuck is that? Attack plus 10?
Oh, that's because I dragged it off of the thing. No, it's not actually plus 10.
Holy shit.
But Nikki, can I buy a bag of holding?
Hell yeah.
I will buy 2 of those. I know those are good to have.
200 and... Oh, perfect.
That way, if I fill up my inventory space, I can just stuff it in that magic little bag.
Yeah, makes sense. Hop also has 7 strength, and he also has the bag of holding. He needs it.
2 bags of holding. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Can
gonna...
I buy any familiar with it? Any familiar or little pet that I can be my little doom hound or whatever?
Oh my god.
Scary. I need a scary beastie pet.
Yeah, Zariah has stuff.
Okay.
Shit, let me go check his laboratory.
I hate
Okay.
a mistworm we
Viola
counted.
is not for sale, Nikki.
is,
Fog Crawler's not for sale. Viola's not for sale. There are the
not?
Dream Canines.
What are those? Those sound cool.
They're like... They're this.
Ooh, that's so cool. How many can I have? Can I have 2?
Oh my
Uh,
It'll be like Ursula with 2 little eels, but there'll be these 2 dream canines instead.
Here's a question.
It will
What's
take you
Eula's
some
casting
time.
modifier?
It'll take you some time to train them to do that kind of stuff, but you can
Can I
take
use the
them and
5 year-
train them over time and stuff with animal handling, and hopefully if your friends also want to help. But for you want 2 of them, for 2, that would be about 1,000 gold.
Okay, can I train them throughout the 5-year gap? And I'm not on a mission with somebody helping them destroy
Yeah, I
stuff.
can say you could have
aid
done
them
this
in
during
battle.
the gap. That's fine. Then have...
I'm gonna name them too.
Is anyone gonna help?
If they want to, they
I
can.
mean, if they're gonna be training their dog during the years, I was gonna be training mine too.
Okay.
I mean, if they're dream canines, does that mean they can enter the dream?
That sounds like that'd be such a wonderful weapon.
Well, that's the question. Because if they can enter the dream, then Byron can like watch over them while the party's sleeping. Because I can dream walk while staying awake.
Useful skill. Maybe I should see if Ulla can learn that.
I got it from being an Asvarian.
They're
So I don't think
okay.
Never mind
Actually,
then.
if you want to know more about them,
jeez.
nature.
Do. What do you mean nature?
Nature. Roll me nature if you want to learn more about the dream canines, and then I'll need animal handling checks. The reason why I asked for animal handling is because it's the easiest one for training.
If I can find those.
I don't know if Koarl and Ulla are, but I think they're... Actually, Ulla's okay at that. The Koarl
do
might
nature also?
struggle a bit.
I
Peepers
guess
is...
I could help him.
Peepers
Help
is... Peepers is already well trained, but if you want to continue training... Oh, it's training Dot, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
How do I train?
Teach you in a second.
Okay. I thought somebody else wanted to do something, but I interrupted them, and I apologize for that.
Yeah,
that's all good.
just waiting for nature checks.
But you didn't say from
know
who.
where
You
that
just said
is.
nature checks.
Anybody. Because they're going to be around, so anyone can roll about them.
Okay.
Oh, I know nothing.
Nothing.
Where's the?
I watched
the
it
nature
spin off a
checkers?
20 and go 18. Nice. That's
I got
unfortunate.
13.
22.
I didn't pay
Um,
attention.
Alright.
Little number, big number.
Hop and Ulla, not
No.
much is known about them at the moment. They're strange.
I need to do research. My puppies now.
Alencia and Koarl. Itshi, I'll give you this that short information. These dogs are very strange. They tend to run off from their owners and then randomly come back. If they're well trained enough, they will come back.
I'll make them love
but
me.
no matter what, for some reason, they always disappear at some point or run off
I will
when no one's
do
paying
whatever
attention.
I can
Usually at nighttime.
to be able to just take them and make them stay with me forever.
Hey,
I will go through that level of training. I want my double doggos.
just a second.
They're so cute.
It's like both my brain cells are fighting right now.
Just a sexist. So with a 22 and a 20, you both know these creatures as these types of canines are meant for sniffing out dream rifts that go into the dream. They're very dangerous and are meant to be close, and they usually are there to be the outside protectors of the dream, trying to close these rifts themselves. That's what they're used for, at least.
They're type protection?
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping for combat. But protection works too. Eula doesn't want her secrets
They also
getting out.
can they also can be used for combat. I'll make them. Well, they'll be ready. But if you're gonna do training, I will need animal handling checks from the both of you if you're training your dogs. I will need a total of 5.
5 rolls?
5 rolls, yes.
See if I figure out how to do
If
that.
there is a party member who wants to help them,
I have a -1 in animal handling.
I suppose I could. Yeah.
how is that? I like that it says no and it's a crit.
Sorry. Do you want me to roll?
If you're good with animal handling, want to help them with animal handling, with Koarl and Ulla.
Oh.
That's 5.
I got a -1.
Good.
I'm proficient in animal handling, so I can help them.
Okay.
I think I have advantage on animal handling.
Four.
So, what's going on here?
Oh.
Yeah. I need a.
can-
Okay, so with that then.
Oh, no, I don't.
Still go together.
I mean, from who?
Roll me one more roll, and then I'll need another roll, but
Me?
take advantage. Yes, sister.
Okay.
Hey,
So one roll and then one advantage roll?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Oh fuck! I thought that was a nat 20, but it goes nat 1, and that is so
She has them.
confusing. You have the
She has
path.
them.
I'm sorry.
They have
I pick
the
weird looking dice.
very possibly, but it's okay.
Well, let's try to figure out how to make him less confusing. I just want them to look draconic.
Yep. Okay, so during your first time, it actually goes pretty well for the most part. They do start listening and taking commands pretty well. During a little bit more time, they kind of still listen. A little bit of runoff, but
We'll make them
then
just
you
submit.
finally get them to submit, and they do listen to you. They will follow basic commands like basic attacks, run, sit, stay, fetch.
Nope.
Basic
Do whatever
things.
it takes
All
to
right.
make them completely in my control.
So, yeah, you could also roll with advantage.
What, me?
Yes.
What, for the 5 or just for the 1?
For the 5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't shake him. That's bad.
The natural 20. $13. $250. Oh wait, no, that's a.
That's
That's,
not
that's actually
That's
that's actually a
250.
14.
So a 14.
That's
Okay.
a 14. Yeah. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. A 11 and a
So fucking
16.
No way. What the fuck?
19, 13, 14, 11, 16.
Okay. Koarl. You roll you crit on your first roll. So did Ulla. Your second roll, both your totals for the advantage were 13 for the second roll. The third roll, close. It's 15 and 7, 14. But the next one's 11, near 10, and then the last roll, 16. You both rolled the same one. That is so fucking funny to me.
What is this madness?
But
That was their 6th roll.
for you, it goes about roughly the same. But Dot listens to you very well and will follow basic commands, run, fetch, and other things like that. Also, they are Not that big.
Oh. Can they wrestle peepers now?
Not yet. But they are bigger.
Oh, that's.
No.
My God.
Big dog.
I give them many of treats. Many. They've done a great job. I am proud of them.
They aren't full grown yet. Not for a little while. Takes a few years. These dogs get really big. I think
Koarl has so many big friends.
Well, not really big. They get as big as peepers, I think.
Charles,
The dream hounds?
No, the
No,
dream
not.
hounds
Big as
are.
peepers.
The dream hounds are perfectly fine.
Okay.
The
confused.
The orclata. They get really big because orcas can be really big. There's also shark-based ones and fish-based ones. They're just random creatures that roam around. But yeah, you now have two
I wanted
hounds
a
that are
fish
meant
dog.
for sniffing out dream rifts, which are very dangerous environmental dangers occur in the world. Generally birthed by certain aberrations when they sleep, causing things to randomly appear outside the rifts as they dream and create things. Scary
They'll help me
shit.
maybe they help me conquer?
If you know what that means, you know what these things can detect.
Wait, what?
Void Reavers. Or Void Wardens would be the correct term. They're big creatures that have eyes in the middle of their body. And many tentacles coming out of their many tendrils that could also have eyes.
Oh my.
And they float.
Hop made a deal with one.
Yes, you did. And it is now why you can punch holes through people.
Hell yeah.
Like that can
Wait, who can do that?
Hop.
Hop.
His fists tear.
Dang, what a strong little froggo.
His fists tear flesh and things, objects.
Yeah, I do void damage.
Which is like
Dang. Need to get me some void attack.
our void
Oh, no.
spells.
Yeah.
Yes.
I rolled 2 net 20s on a guy and killed him by accident.
Whoops.
Whoops.
My
Dead
bad.
now.
Oops, we accidentally killed the NPC. Well, damn.
So, Nikki, can Zariah upgrade the more techie weaponry and stuff, or does he need the better lab for that?
He will need the better lab for that, and then he can actually do it.
Okay.
This is a
could
side
probably-
quest that you guys can go do.
Yeah, we could do it in the middle of the time skip.
No.
No?
we can't. Why would we be able to do that?
Come on!
No.
You know
It'll
what,
be
Nikki?
it'll be
I
after the
actually
time
want to
skip.
blow up the entire moons.
Entire
God.
moons.
All
Would
three
love
of
me
them.
some magical items.
So I have a question.
Zari will also say there are quite a few other technological things in that lab. It was being used before the war. And during the war. He thinks he never sent a clone there after his dismissal. He doesn't remember sending a clone there, at least.
Strange.
But he knows it exists. But he says it may be abandoned, but there are a few people within students and his sister who do know about his labs, who may occupy those labs. So just be cautious if you're going in. There might be an occupant who might be friendly or maybe not so friendly. Yeah. That is a side quest you guys can go on now.
All right.
He?
Nice.
Yes.
And name my canines.
You can name your canines, yes.
Okay, I picked names out for them. I just need my phone to cooperate with me so I could type you out the names.
Fair enough.
Name him Bing Bong.
Oh,
I already
no.
have names picked out and they're Norwegian.
Oh my god.
I'm going with the Norwegian theme for this character.
This
Hell yeah.
This is like for all my campaigns. I don't mind if you guys buy pets and things. Just bear in mind if you're going to use them for combat, just be ready if they may die in combat, 'cause some of my encounters do get pretty hard.
This is why I took. This is why I'm glad I know Revive Beast.
Yes, that will come in.
I learned that from Fiore.
Hey, look
pot
at
full of
me
salt.
teaching people cool skills. Older me.
So Nikki, I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, I sent you one in DMs, but it's just mainly, what do I need to do to learn more runes?
Okay. Level up. For what?
Well, I meant more. Well, yeah, but I meant for more like custom runes, like the void rune you made.
Oh, find them. I'm gonna spread them throughout your campaign because you're a rune mage, rune knight. I have another rune knight that I've also been doing the same thing with.
All right. Second, I want to make a new weapon. So a bastard sword is a one-handed weapon, correct?
One or two-handed. Do you not know what a bastard sword is?
Well, I know
That's
that, but I'm
funny.
looking at the Reaver, and it's only has the damage for.
It's because I only used it because he only used it in one hand.
So it does a D10 for just one-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to make a bastard sword.
It doesn't. Its damage doesn't change one-handed or two-handed. I think I kept it at. Or I just never took it off the two-hand and I just kept it two-hand.
So I want to use.
I think it has to be. There we go. That's better.
Control my puppies.
I haven't given you control because I gotta make them.
Okay.
I got stats.
Sent you their names in DM.
Oh.
Pretty cool names.
Perfect.
So, I wanted to make a bastard sword using the dark steel that we got from that.
I've seen that name.
That fucking metal shark thing that came upon land.
Oh, I love seeing those names.
We have what? 2 stocks of it? Yeah, 2 stocks of it. How much would I need to use to make a bastard sword?
1 stock.
Okay. I want to try something with this sword. I want to.
Or more like half stock.
Okay. Well,
but yeah.
I would like to try to imbue it with the void rune. Not like use the void rune on it, but imbue it with it.
Oh, I see. Like other weapons would be imbued with runes. Yep.
Be right back.
Make me a check with your tools. AKA, can you give yourself some smith tools?
Sure, give me a second. Smithing tools, where are these?
I am so. Are they named lunch and dinner? No, Asta and Ina. I don't know what I think it tells me what it means. It does.
Okay, let's see. I am expertise in this.
Because of fire rune.
Yep, I've got fire rune now. If I do this, this should be correct.
I need 2 checks.
Yeah, I'm checking my runes real quick to make sure, because.
Seeing if it gives you advantage.
Yeah, because I know fire rune gives me proficiency
and expertise.
Yeah, expertise. Would this be a sleight of hand check, or like what stat would this be using? Well,
are you being fine-tuning about this and delicate, or are you're fine with it being somewhat crude but still sturdy?
I'm trying to be delicate with it because I don't want the void rune to just suddenly, just have the blade just disappear in front of me.
To be honest, I'm so hungry.
No.
Heck.
Oh, actually, no. Can I just get help from the? Yeah, there's another smith over there. Can I just get his help?
Huh.
Or will this just have to be straight rolls?
What
rolls
kind of metal is this? What? I don't know how to do runes. Sorry, friend.
Alright, then I'm gonna stop fishing and just roll normally then. Ugh, don't like that second one.
Alright. See his strength? Alright. With it being a little bit more crude, it's fine. If you would have done something a little bit different, it would have been a little... Let's see. Alright. What metal was that fish?
You told me it was dark steel, which was stronger than my other sword.
Ah, cool. Yes, dark steel. Good it.
So we have 1 stocks left.
And you're implementing the void rune against it?
Yes.
Alright. What would you like to call your new blade?
Question.
Also, what kind of blade are you making?
I told you a bastard sword.
Oh, thank yous. My bot not
kitty.
working.
You want to name this blade?
Talking about me?
You want to name this weapon?
Sure. What are the features of the weapon?
Question. It's a bastard sword.
Does it have any special abilities, or do you want me to find you a really cool name like I just named my doggos?
Oh.
I mean, I've never been one to name my blades. Oh, jeez. Give me a few minutes to think about it.
Darn.
I'm sorry, did you need a name right away?
Well, Nikki was asking what to name it, so.
What about Soren?
Alright.
Soaring through the sky, but Soren?
Soren?
Yeah.
Sword of Soren.
Sword of soaring.
Well, it's Soren, not soaring. Soren. It's like saying soaring, but it's the lazy way, so it's just Soren.
Alright.
I don't know why I said that name. It was more or less the first name that
So-
came to mind.
SOR''N.
What kind of blade is this, or weapon?
Bastard sword.
Bastard sword? Okay, so another one. Kicking. The blade turns out with a strange sheen to it. As you touch it, it seems to be very sharp, like the other blade, but this one seems to be trying to you look at your cut, and there is a way bigger cut than there's supposed to be as you're testing the blade, almost as if it like destroyed around where it cut.
Nice.
Based on your rolls.
While she's writing that up, does anyone else want a weapon made?
I don't need one.
I think I am good unless you recommend something.
Well, I can make you I can make you a rapier or a short sword. Something that
Sure,
actually
why not?
something that actually uses your dex.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Am I supposed to roll?
No.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you
Well,
like?
I have a name for said weapon.
Huh?
I guess here's a question: does the elven crystal armor I have specifically use wisdom instead of dex, or is it the casting modifier of the wearer?
Casting modifier of the wearer.
Oh, then this armor might actually be good for Ulla.
Yep.
It would be, what's your AC right now? 15?
I think. Let me pull up my character thing here. Alright, where would my AC be?
Her
It's
casting
on the top
modifier is a
in shield.
+4. She has an
Okay.
18 in charisma.
Yeah. So if I gave you this armor, you would have 17 AC because you would be using your charisma modifier instead of your dex modifier for your armor class.
Okay. Well, whatever you guys recommend. I've never played this is the first time I'm playing as a sorcerer, so
That's fine.
my cat just tried to sit on me while I was trying to do something. Thanks, Cato.
Sis,
Like
you'll see a thing pop up on your screen for a moment. Accept.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks. I can name it too if you want.
You also don't need proficiency to wear this type of armor.
Okay.
It's because of the way it's made.
Sweet.
When you get it, it forms to your body.
Ooh. You know, I can work with that logic in the cosplay of her.
Yeah.
Need to find more crystal stuff.
Wait, why does Ulla have 2 bags of holding?
Because I bought two.
Because they bought
Oh.
2.
Yeah,
Then never mind.
I was probably gonna
Bought two for her.
Not the first
Hey, we never
time
know when
that's
we'll
happened.
run out of room. I've bought 2 holding bags before.
The wild mage sorcerer in the campaign before your that usually runs just before your guys's.
Oh.
He's a little ratling that just stores everything in his bags. He's a hoarder.
Ooh. I feel like I need that in real life. A bag of holding because I'm a hoarder.
But if you were giving the armor to you from Biran, he'd probably talk to you while we're at Zariah. Would you be with us at Zariah's place?
If
Yeah.
I'm getting the surgery, then yeah, probably.
While he's helping,
Yep.
like, working with your hounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'd be like, I don't. Well, you seem like you like to keep your distance from the group, and I understand that we're all a bunch of new people and all that. But if you can make use of this, I mean, casters got to keep themselves equipped, right?
I guess so, yes.
I won't ask you what's going on, but we need to talk. We got to help each other out. That's what teams are for.
Right, of course. Teams, yes. Thank you for your kind gesture. Is there anything else you need?
No, that's about it.
Then I shall resume my training.
Got you.
I'm sorry, she's so antisocial, everyone. She's
No.
going through stuff.
That's fine.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Maybe she'll
about
tell
it.
y'all one day.
One day.
And
It's been
then-
5 years.
Well, in the 5 years, she wasn't making effort to
Nah,
get
don't
close to anyone. Any interaction, she didn't start. Everyone just
No,
approached
don't
her.
worry. I understand.
And she was like, I guess I can be polite and message you back. And talk back to you.
Stop ghosting me! Please!
You won't understand what I'm going through.
Oh, okay. If you're gonna do that, then okay.
I thought we were just screwing around and expect Nikki to get inspired.
400 gold. That would cost you.
Easy. Done.
Okay.
Sorry,
Is that
I was
for-
talking to this one.
Soul.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were we chatting too much and
No, they
over-talking
they
someone?
sent me a text message and I answered them in voice because I'm.
Oh no, I'm aware that I annoy Soul. I
No,
embrace it.
What?
no one
Sorry.
annoys me. No one's annoyed me.
I said Soul.
Yeah, that's fine. But I don't think you have.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
They were doing their thing, so I was just trying to do this thing in the background.
How much is on your plate, Nikki? Because I still need to buy stuff.
Oh, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, assuming I don't know how easily accessible magic items are in general to like buy.
In this town, there are actually quite a few magical esque shops. There's also been a trading post to a drow city.
Oh.
Excuse me. You said
So yes,
magic.
there is magic available, and also if you want to like commission a magical item to be made or one of your own items to be upgraded in some way, reinforced, and all that stuff, you can pay for that instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also have an expert blacksmith here.
Right. So I think what she would do. How much would an upgrade cost?
A +1 would be 150. A +2 would be 400. A +3 is unavailable. I think +2 is actually supposed to be a little bit more. I might be wrong.
Wait, 400 gold?
I think I'm wrong with that price. I think it's more.
Sorry, I meant platinum.
400 platinum, that's like
That's
4 grand.
4,000.
Not that much.
Actually, 400 copper.
I think I set it to 1500. Right, so 1500.
Makes sense.
That makes more sense.
1,500 gold.
To +2 armor. Yes. Same thing.
I'll do that then. On top of upgrading the sword and void to +2.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'd probably upgrade my basilisk if I can to +2. Plus, that would take more stuff.
My question is, can I even upgrade my noble suit?
You ugly. You your daddy's son.
Yes. Sir, there is a threadster here. So yes, you may.
+2? Same price?
Correct.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to upgrade my digger's blade to +2.
Thanks for sneezing on me, Cato.
I can hear that.
Yeah, I can too. The clicking.
The wiggle. Yeah.
Wiggle.
I now have a sufficient conga line.
Next team. You have yeah, you do. You have a lot of pets. It's very funny. But you're also the one who keeps just wanting more pets, so.
I mean,
By
I
all
like
means.
pets too.
Oh yeah. Also, Byron got new art.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
amazing. I've wanted to say it earlier, but I didn't want to keep talking over everyone.
All
But
good.
it's so cool.
I like the.
Where's
I
the
like.
ears?
I like what they did with Nextro.
Yeah, it
I
turned
like
out really
the
cool.
Oh,
wings.
so yeah,
The wings are
wear
cool.
wear coral ears.
Yeah, where are your ears? You get a headpiece last session?
I commissioned this before that happened. Okay.
Fair point.
Tell him to add them. Tell him to add them.
Would it be too much?
Plus
Oh.
2 Digger's Blade.
Thank
Right.
you. I was watching your chat, but my iPad died, so I don't know what your chat's saying anymore.
Ooh, Digger's Blade +2.
Yes. And assuming that brings me down like 150 platinum, then the next thing I would do is buy a manual of quickness of action.
Ah,
Holy shit! I forgot those existed.
ah.
Probably really expensive.
It helps get the lose the weight from all the cake she's been eating lately. Make her move faster.
I don't know if you
Fair
can
enough.
afford these or not.
Well, I'm just looking at the costs as I look them up, so I don't know how much it costs.
Oh yeah,
If you
no,
need
no,
help
no, it's
paying
all
for
good.
stuff, I can give some
These are
of
one of-
my rewards.
These
to
are
you
the
if you-
these are the books that increase your stat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're a wondrous item and they're very rare.
Yeah.
And
Wait, huh?
They're like 5,000 gold.
all right, well then I don't know what price I'm looking at. This,
All good.
500 platinum.
yeah, I guess.
Wait, what kind of items are those?
They're very rare wondrous items.
What do they do?
They give you +2. Okay, there's a set of books called manuals of certain things, and they give you +2 to a single stat in 48 hours.
Yeah, permanently.
Permanent.
Hey, yo.
Over 6
But the book-
days.
This can also go above the maximum of like 20. So if you're at 20 strength, for example, it goes up to 22.
Hey, yo.
The book in question though loses its power for like 100 years. Once it's used,
Yeah.
but then it recharges. So if you're a long living race like an elf, you could just read that over like 6 times over your lifespan and get
What?
stupid stonk.
Wait a damn second.
Okay, so that's out of the question. The next thing would be bracers of armor.
Oh,
Or sorry, bracers of defense.
Bracers of defense. Those are uncommon.
Hmm.
They're like, I think I only made them like near close to like certain types of armor. I think they're like 200 gold. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, because it's rarish. Yeah, whatever. I've had my players use these multiple times, and I think I've set that price to that. So yeah,
How much?
200.
Gold. Okay. Let's see. I would and how many things can you attune to at once again?
3.
It's in the bottom left corner of your inventory.
2 out of 2.
Yeah, since you're a monk and you're taking monastic arts, your attunement slots have decreased.
Oh, right. Then the monastic arts had a cost after all.
Oh, yeah, it's just after you lose
Yes.
so many of them.
Yeah. Eventually it goes to. Eventually it will go to 1, and then eventually, you won't be able to attune to anything anymore because your body has been really mastered by these monastic arts.
Unless you take the 1 feat.
Unless you
The
take the
one that
1
gives-
feat where you increase your
Attunement slot.
attunement slots, and then you can continue making more monastic arts.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna stop where I'm at because I don't have room for magic items.
Well, you could just. Well, have you used the Egypt Striker Gauntlet yet? That's one of your 2 attunements that you could just unattune from if you're not.
I was just gonna attune from the bracers in place of the ring.
Oh, why is that? Why is that attunement? What the fuck?
I don't know. Set to
It's
it.
not really a magical. Sorry.
Okay.
That's
What
silly.
ring is that?
So if someone wants the ring of warmth that I think I begrudgingly took because no one else wanted or something, I don't remember.
I don't know what it does.
Gives you cold resistance, and you can go up to snowy places fine.
So there's that. Okay, and the bracers, yep, the upgrade.
Do you still want the bracers? You should have a free attunement slot now.
Yeah. Yeah, so the bracers will fill up that slot, and I'm thinking of unattuning from the ring to get something else.
Oh, okay.
I think I want. I don't know how much it costs, but the ring of free action.
That's a good one.
And
What's that?
so common to grab this one. Very
it allows-
funny.
Allows them to cast freedom of movement on themselves.
Freedom of
Which-
movement.
I don't know if it's that one I'm thinking about.
Ring
Yeah,
of
that's the one you-
free action, the one that makes you immune to paralyzing and restrained. And
Yes.
difficult terrain costs no movement. Yes.
And it's basically that.
Just be so fast that difficult terrain doesn't.
Well, instead of cast, you just always have that effect on you.
Dude, terrain just does
okay.
not matter to fucking Hop at all.
I swear, I jump over them.
Yo, I think my players. They still have been given that one update.
It's a rare item.
It is, so it'd be over 1,000. So. $1,200.
1,200. Okay. In addition to the upgrade, that would mean 270 platinum gone. So that leaves me at 130.
My goodness, you guys have really high AC overall. What the? No. That's good. I'll be right back.
I have a question.
I'm a wizard who can't be touched. Physically.
How do I add AC from
Physically,
a
huh?
+2 item that doesn't give me AC?
Yeah, physically.
Physically, huh? I don't think Ulla should know that, or at least Ulla's player.
What are you trying to do, Hop?
I have my Mafia noble suit, but it doesn't give me AC because it's just a suit. But now it's +2, so it should give me AC. But how do I add that?
That's not how that works.
Doesn't it?
No, because that's something you have to talk to Nikki about. But I don't see a +2 on that.
No, I just added that because I bought it.
Well, don't forget to spend your platinum if you haven't done that.
I did.
Here, share your screen real quick. I'll guide you through it because I can't edit it on your sheet yourself. Alright.
Here I am.
Right click the item.
Yes. Edit, I guess.
Details. Collecting attuned. Invasion cost time limit. The base equipment right there, where the tab is, like that.
Yeah. Oh
click,
shit.
what the hell? Yeah, click on it. The base equipment right there.
I am, but it doesn't show anything.
I guess it would have to be considered armor at that point.
Yeah, probably. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. So click on the clothing. Or well, actually, Nikki's here. She can help you.
Okay. Here's it. Okay.
Hi.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my noble suit is now +2, right?
What?
Yeah, because I just upgraded it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's not armor. You don't wear armor, remember? But I know what you're trying to do. I know you're giving it the defense trait. Yes, I get it. Kind of like the braces of defense, allowing your suit to give you defense as well. The same way. Yep.
Exactly. So, how do I add AC on that?
I have to do it manually.
Okay. Also, I have 2 questions
Why do you have
because
the
of
strength drain?
what do I have?
Oh, you just had the strength drain still.
Huh? Anyway, so I have 2 questions about magical items to buy. I guess. Okay, 3 questions. First, are there any magical items that I could buy that make me faster? Like feed wise, like speed wise.
Boots of speed.
Yeah, I want more speed.
Boots of speed.
Oh, boots of speed. What do they do?
They make you speed.
Boots of
Right,
speed.
right.
While wearing these boots, you can use a bonus action to click the boots that heal the scaler and makes, if you do the boots, double your walking speed. And any attack of opportunity has disadvantage on you. When the boots have been properly used for a total of 10 minutes, it stops functioning for till a long rest.
Okay, they don't sound that great. It would double my normal speed though, but only for 10 minutes.
Oh, if you want to, are you looking for item recommendations?
Also, you don't take attacks of opportunity anyways, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Hop, do you want to
yes.
be more ridiculous?
Yeah, I want to be speed.
Get the boots of flying. They give you a fly speed.
A flying tree frog.
The winged boot
For 4
and
hours, yeah.
Yeah, but they recharge over like a 12-hour period, and you're most likely not going to use it all. Best thing about it, the speed is equal to your walking speed.
I mean, I think in 1 level or 2 levels, all my speeds are equal. Anyway.
Well, what I'm saying is you would have a flying speed as well.
Oh, it's already dead. Yeah, true. Wait, true. Why is my speed down? I only have 50 feet of speed at the moment.
What the fuck?
I should have like 65 all over the board.
Oh.
I think I can add that myself.
Sorry.
Probably, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She's fixed it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I fixed
All right.
it. Don't touch.
Oh, now I have 75 feet of speed.
Yes.
No, I have 65.
You are speed.
Yeah, they almost have 100
Wait,
100 feet of movement.
Why is your speed 75? Oh, are you getting a 25 from the monk?
There's something that defines us all here.
No, I only I have 40 base, then I have 15 of unarmored movement, so I'm at 55, and I have 10 because of mobile, so I'm 65.
Yeah. And you're at a base of 40, so.
Yes.
No.
That's why I'm asking why I'm at 75 feet speed at the moment. Never mind. Okay, boots are flying. Could be interesting.
No, it should be that.
Yeah, okay, nice. Now it's all over the board. And okay, other question. Those stat increasing scrolls, wanderer scrolls.
Yes.
The manuals.
Yes.
5,000 gold.
Yes. Is that available at the moment for wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to have one of those.
I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I think they're physical books.
They're physical books. There's one for each stat.
Oh, does that take attunement? True, that was my question.
No. This
Okay,
is a permanent increase.
Okay, nice.
Manual of quickness, manual of gain of expertise, manual of bodily health. Those are the only ones I found.
There is one for each of the stats, Nikki.
Yeah, but the question is because it's on a cooldown for 100 years if it is used. If like the wisdom one has already been used in the
Oh,
past
I think-
100 years.
Well, there's probably more than one copy. of those
Here we
things.
go. They named the other ones tomes.
That's weird.
Tome of Clear Thought. Nope. Tome of Leadership and Influence. Nope.
That's charisma.
Tome of Understanding. There we go. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what they did. They made the physical books manuals and the mental books tomes.
I know, right? What a silly way of going about that. But it
Yeah, I
kind of
wanna-
it makes sense in a way because those are for like manuals are meant for the marshals, and the tomes are meant to be old mysterious books for the casters.
Yeah, I
So-
wanna have that. I
Oh,
wanna learn that.
okay. So 5,000 GP.
Yes, I paid. I decreased my thing. Now I have 33 platinum.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me know when you use this book, and I will increase your wisdom. Because it takes 48. Yeah, I actually have to it takes 48 hours.
We would
Well,
just
okay.
do it during the time skip.
Yeah, I thought that.
Right. Fair
Okay.
point. Never mind. Okay, now you have a useless book for a century.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that
I'll
increased your
continue.
AC. Oh, I see why you did it. Never mind.
Hell yeah. now I have 20 AC as a monk.
Hey, well, I do too. Hold on.
I have 24 AC as a wizard, Lamau.
With the gold I have left, did you answer the question of whether I can upgrade my flying clothing?
Oh, you can mess with your threads and things.
Yeah,
you can get ones that have made with mage weave and allow you to resist certain types of damages. They're expensive, but you can do that if you want.
Okay. I'm more interested in just straight either saving throws. Well, in that case, I could just get a cloak of protection, right?
Yeah, you can
those
buy
don't
cloaks
require-
of those things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's attunement based, just so you know.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, Koarl has one.
I'll upgrade my fine clothes.
I have a suit. Does something.
I mean, more than likely it'll be another. Oh, certain things will cause attunements, especially with magic. Some common magic is not required attunement.
Hey, have you spent your money on something? Because you should have more than 355.
Me?
Yeah.
I found a
I
cloak
didn't buy
that
anything.
gives you
I
a swim
didn't-
speed, allows you to breathe.
Sorry.
I didn't buy anything.
Okay, because everybody should have had a base minimum 5,000 gold, which would have been 500 platinum.
That is as much as I was given.
That's. Did you add the 2,000 that you got from me, or 200 platinum you got from me?
I got platinum from you.
Yes, I gave everybody an extra 2,000 after I raided my family estate.
No,
So-
I didn't in that case.
You have an extra 200
Why
platinum.
are you?
Because I couldn't see where Koarl went.
Oh.
You have basically 4,000 gold left.
I'm saying at
4,000.
300, 500, 15, 3,000, at 355, it would be 555 in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you can just transfer all your money to platinum for easy.
I don't think I remember this 2,000 gold thing.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
don't either.
Yeah.
I do.
It happened.
If
It
it happened, it happened.
I had
It just
400.
happened.
I had 400 platinum that was converted. Was that included or?
No, because that would have probably been the Druko money. So you're missing out on the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you have more money to spend.
There you go. Now you have proper currency. I think Byron hasn't spent much of it. He had the most at the end of it because he had leftover money from another time.
Yeah, I haven't spent any money yet.
At all.
Nope.
Okay, but how many EP do I get?
Electrum PCs?
Electrum?
Yeah, how many do I
Electrum
get?
is so annoying because it's half a gold.
It's half a gold.
Yeah.
So just
So five silver.
silver.
Yes. That's the pain of Electrum.
That doesn't go by the 10.
Nope.
Electrum is just such a weird fucking currency that got added for no good reason. I've seen some DMs though make Electrum like pricier, like they've had it go above platinum, so, which sounds weird.
Depending
It
on
just
where
gives
you
it
are in
some
the deep core, it is used a lot.
Real quick, Nikki, did you see my DM about selling this one item?
Oh. Sorry.
Because this.
Oh, you have
it's
one
fine.
of those? No, I would. Why would you get rid of that?
Because it's the one I got from Sua, and
Oh.
and I tried to pawn it off the hop for the thing he had, but he didn't want it, and I don't have enough attunement slots, so it's kind of just useless in my case.
What is it? It's uncommon? Oh. Yeah, you could get like 300 gold for it.
Wow, it's really only 300.
It's an uncommon.
So much for it being a Dragonite.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's lumbering. Yeah, I had to edit that because I realized that after looking at the book again. It's like, oh, wait, what? Shit. Okay.
You tuned to the
And
bow.
I'm gonna... when the opportunity arises and I can dome someone, I'm going to.
You have to buy arrows.
That's easy. Alright, so sell that. That's 300 gold. God damn it. What?
Uses your spellcasting modifier. Which is
Does it have to?
very funny, because you do have innate casting. Do you remember what it uses as a default?
Using my con because of all my giant stuff.
There you go.
So the bow uses that, not like Dex? Or are you talking about the saving throw for its effect?
No, I mean for its, like, attacking. Well,
Oh
this,
no. Yeah, +7's not bad.
it's versatile, so you can use your dex or your your mental stat connected to it. Dex saving throw. It is based off of your innate casting or whatever casting you are. It's not a warbow.
Yeah.
It's not an Oni warbow. No. Those are fun. This one's just a longbow. That plays melodies like a harp.
Some good damage. Okay, so... And that other thing that I asked you about increasing the void damage, it would be... Step by step it would be that, but in total it would be like 2,500 if I wanted to go through with that.
Charisma is your base. Unfortunate.
Well, that's for my... Yeah.
Yeah, your innate spellcasting.
Alright. And then I would like to spend 500 gold to upgrade the Sorin void damage.
Okay.
So that brings me down.
By 1 or 2.
I only have enough by 1 step if I'm going off of that correctly. So the first step, which is 500.
Okay.
I thought I'd get out of here, slumbering vessel.
Alright, so for stitching, I can get like resistance or AC.
Yes. But it would replace your monk AC. In a way.
Oh, okay. So I think for AC, I'm good. I think I'll also put the +2 enchantment on the broom as well, and then I think that'll be it for me.
All right.
And maybe I can get the broom to do extra stuff, but I'm not sure.
If you want the broom to do other things, like other damage, you can increase, you can also get those. Soul, I think I made it, so to start with, it's 150 of a base damage.
Which it already had innately, so.
The broom? No.
Oh, you said my name.
The digger's blade, definitely, yes.
You said my name.
I said, because you were talking about adding damage to something. So, your broom, you can add damage with 150 gold, and then after that, it will cost 500, then 2,000.
Okay, then 2,000.
You have to go in the...
That's a cumulative, right?
It's cumulative, yes.
Sorry, what was the one cheaper than that?
So you have to like so it'll be a total of 650 spent. It's cumulative. You gotta give it the charge and then enhance it. And then enhance it more. It takes just because each time you're enhancing it, it's more money that the person needs because it's a lot more magic they're using to enhance and stuff.
Oh, okay. So can I do that
twice? Yes.
I
don't know if you can.
If I'm spending that much anyway, I might as well do it on the digger's blade then, right?
The digger's.
The digger blade also has innate damage.
It has innate. So yeah, you could increase it if you want.
Okay, so I'll increase that by however much it needs.
How much damage does it do? Just innately with its extra elemental damage?
It would be at a 150 at the moment. So.
Okay. I'll spend 250 platinum to upgrade that to max. I guess it's 3d6 necrotic or something.
Okay, 500, 2,000. So 2,500. Okay.
And then after that, I'll just do 2d6 extra for the broom, and I'll make it like psychic damage.
Oh wait, is it right here? It is. Okay, and you said psychic to the broom?
Yes.
Okay.
So in total, I have spent 3,150.
Damn.
Gold. So I'll just go ahead and fix that.
Dope. Hi, Koarl and Hop. And Biran. Anything else you guys want to spend on?
No, I got nothing I want to spend on, so.
I want to upgrade my Basilisk +1 to +2 if I can.
+2. Your. What were you asking for? To
The
do?
Basilisk scale mail.
Oh, the mail. Oh, +2 it. Yeah. 1,500. Should be good.
Alright. And so I'm assuming there's nobody else who could upgrade the animated shield or the pneumatic scimitar except for Zariah, because their tech level's too high.
The pneumatic scimitar would have to be Zariah when he gets the new lab. He can definitely fix that. The animated shield is a magic shield. It is at its maximum.
Okay, that's fair.
Digger's Blade should be at +2, not 1.
Yeah, I forgot it. Edit that part. My bad.
Okay.
And I wanted to get 2 bags of holding.
It's the Digger's
'Cause
Blade.
I'm already at my weight limit with just all this platinum.
I mean, you only need 1. 2 is kind of overkill.
I want 2.
I want 2 just in case I need to put one in the other.
Oh God, no.
What are you getting?
I'm getting 2 bags of holding.
You as well. Got it.
And how much are javelins?
Javelins are 5 silver. Javelin.
And how much do they weigh?
They weigh 2 pounds.
Okay, then I also want to buy. How many can I buy at once?
I think I know why you're asking me that question.
You probably do.
Okay. There is a total of 30 javelins that they can make at this very moment.
Well, if that's the case, then he wouldn't want to take away from what's basically Rakan's war effort and making javelins and weapons for the group,
they
so-
can give you the lot. More than likely they won't need javelins. They have other weapons of war that they can use.
Okay.
So yeah.
I like how my weight dropped from I'm at 156, which is over my weight, to negative 840.
Bags of holding
That's a lot.
hold a lot of weight.
Yeah, so I'll buy the lot then. If that's the case, then I'll buy the 30 javelins for now.
Yeah, after Genie Warlock, it's even worse. You have a pocket dimension.
Oh god.
Hi, Nikki.
odd. Hi.
How much to buy a realm shard?
Non-existent.
Oh, yeah. I tried.
You gotta find those forehead.
No, you can also buy them.
Every once in a while, an NPC will be holding one and could sell it. Yes. But currently, right now, no, not in fail. No one in Lunafell.
Last thing, I wanted to make a weapon for Ulla besides giving her the trident. Using more of our, because we still have 1.5 stocks of dark steel.
Yeah.
Ulla, what would you prefer? Short sword or rapier?
Can they use either of those?
Yes, is one of the few proficiencies they do have.
Sister.
Kitty?
Ulla dead.
What? Sorry.
Sorry, I blew
There we
her
go.
up.
I
I
mentioned
cast a
earlier.
power word kill on her. I'm sorry.
I mentioned earlier about making a weapon for you. What would you like? A rapier or a short sword?
Oh yeah, I thought. Yeah, I thought we had that already. Yeah, rapier.
Rapier? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I need to do, Nikki?
It's distracted.
You
Good.
crafting.
Yeah. Well, all right. How much stock? I guess.
Half a stock.
Okay. We're down to one. Do you want any special fancy things imbued into it, Ulla?
Sure, why not?
All right. We have void, we have cloud, we have fire, and we have stone. Which one?
Let's go with fire.
We're gonna imbue it with a fire.
I'm sure they would be glad of your company.
What?
Oh, they'll be glad of your company.
Sorry, my TikTok was open.
I don't trust that app.
TikTok?
I don't trust the app.
Why?
Many reasons.
Yes. Google.
But also, I can't believe everything I hear on the internet, so I mean,
What things have you heard?
many things. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is a... What was the steel called again? Sorry, I just need to double check because I've cut so many different metals do different things.
Dark steel.
Dark steel. Okay. Oh boy.
And she wanted the fire rune attached to it.
Yeah.
Fire rune attached to it. Alright.
I could have also touched it. With
Roll
forward.
me 2 checks, please.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, what the hell?
Alright.
Did my weapon
Both
break?
dog shit.
Yes. You
Oh,
want to make a new
darn.
one?
Sure, Sure. I want to successfully do this. I know I can.
Alright, 2 more checks, please.
That's
Okay,
better.
better.
That's
really
much
good.
better. Okay. You actually forge it correctly this time, and don't fuck it up.
For some reason, the first one was
For the
very
high
weird.
numbers you rolled this time,
You just attached a lump to a stick and that was it.
you increased its damage die base.
Ooh.
Nice.
There. Now Seastar has melee
weapon?
weapon.
Sweet.
Wait, if that's the case, could I use like another half stock to try to further improve my sword void, the weapon I made?
You want to try and reinforce? That's the
what would be
problem with crafting is you'd have to reforge it.
Would there be a way to make my spells not lethal?
Because you might fuck up the rune if you...
Yeah. A way to do that, Egg, would be getting into meta magic and getting careful spell, I think. No. Careful spell just allows you to ignore certain people's in like ranges. There's no real way to actually be non-lethal with spells unless
Yes, there is.
custom items.
Yeah, there is a way. There's a sorcery. There is a meta magic that does it.
I mean,
so as a sorcerer, you can get meta magic, or if you take a certain specific type of there's a feat that gives you meta magic access. It is called the Merciful spell. When you roll damage for a spell, you can spend a sorcery point to make it non-lethal to all or some targets. If the target is reduced to 0 hit points, they'll be unconscious for 8 hours. You can make them get back up from lesser or greater restoration, or if the caster touches them and expends a spell slot or a sorcery point to wake them up.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a possibility of what you guys can do. That was made by Stan.
Should I have taken the sleep spell? I feel like I should have taken the sleep spell. Probably be good for being a pacifist.
So as you guys gather your items and things, I also recommend you guys buy potions.
Oh, true. Those things exist.
Hey Nikki, can I pirate some spells real quick?
Pirate some spells. Yes, during your time, you could have learned a few spells. Let me open up a spell list. Fortunately, this man is gonna probably. So I have. Where's you? Where are you? There you are. I'm just checking, so I don't double your spells. Okay, I have Expeditious Retreat, Burning Hands, Featherfall, Continual Flame. It's the second level. The other two were first. Third level, I have Dispel Magic. For a fourth level, I have Fabricate, Banishment, and Giant's Jest. Giant's Jest does this. It is very funny.
Let me read up on it real quick. A spell enlarges a weapon or other object that you can see within range, temporarily making its size. For a gargantuan creature, the object is 12 times heavier than its normal or original weight, and in circumstances cannot be used effectively by huge or smaller creatures. The object retains its usual qualities, including magical powers and effects, and returns to normal size when the spell ends.
I have had player hold his action for his friend to fire an arrow, so he could cast that spell mid-flight, so it became a gigantic arrow and stabbed into something.
Huh.
It basically turned an arrow into a ballista.
Oh, nice.
You could turn me into Son Goku and enlarge my staff.
You wouldn't be able to wield it.
Yeah, but I could
Yeah, but
travel with it.
It would extend into their fucking into their sternum.
I just stand on one end, stick to it, and it raises me in above and beyond.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
So about potions, how much are they?
Potions can vary, but healing potions, 25, 50.
I'm gonna need you to list the other spells though.
So potions of healing are 25 gold. Potions of greater healing are 50 gold. Superior are 350. Supreme are 500.
Wait, graders are only 50?
Yes.
You sure not 150?
Pretty sure it's 50. I changed the prices in my own setting. They're different prices here.
Real quick, I just want to get this done real quick. I'll fill up 2 syringes with greater healings, and I'm also going to get regular greater healing potions for the potion crossbow.
Okay, so 2 more syringes of healing, but this time greater healing. Oh, they're filled up with greater healing. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So 2 syringes and 4 greater healings.
And 4 actual greater healings. Okay.
Yes. That's it. I'm all spent. I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm all spent as well.
Wait, what was the third level again? It was healing, greater healing, and then
Healing, greater healing, superior, and supreme.
Okay, I would get 2 superior healing potions.
350 each.
Yes.
2 superior. Damn, Hop. Those are some oh shits.
Oh wait, no. Oh, yeah, I'm too poor for that. Never mind. I take 2 greater healing potions.
No, wait, I'm poor.
How much did the bag of holdings cost me? A
100,
piece?
120.
They only cost
120 a
100.
piece?
Bags of holding only cost 120.
Yeah. I made them super cheap in my setting because they're so fucking common. Everyone wants them, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You can just have fun with them. Just understand the consequences of what they can do.
Yeah.
Leads.
Yep.
Okay, so
Alright, sure, I'll
Maybe
buy
I'll-
another one.
Yes, Koarl?
can I get a list for my spell?
Oh. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, just so I know what I'm picking from.
Yeah. Well, you can spell it. Costs money to do it. But yeah. I think it's cheaper for
Scribe.
you.
Scribe Wizard takes me 2 minutes, and also cost is less effective. I'll read up on it right
Do
now.
it in
actually,
2
hold on.
minutes.
Wait, a bag of
Doesn't
holding has a
require
diameter.
ink, which is usually the cost, anyways.
And I have a
Right.
magic pen that gives me infinite ink anyways, so...
Yeah, so you can just write spells. Well, a wizard that circumvents a lot of the things that a wizard is. That's funny. Okay. You want list? I can
Yes,
give
please.
list. Give.
Yes, please, thank
Click. Hey. Boop. You can have up to 4th level spells. No. I will not show the other ones. Okay. Where is it? Here you go. Here's a spell book I throw in your inventory. It gives you list of spells. And you can drag and drop them. I can drag and drop them into your inventory. Which ones you want.
Okay.
Some of them you do have. Some of them you do not.
Will I be able to know which ones I do have, or...
Oh, also Giant's Jest is also on there as well. It's 4th level. It just didn't show up for some bloody reason.
We lost Kitty.
Oh no. Her internet was cutting in and out a couple times. It may have
where
just
did you put the list?
crashed again. It's in your inventory called Mastiel's Spellbook. It'll probably be at the bottom of your list. In loot.
Oh, sorry, give me a second.
A bag of holding has 2 feet diameter. That can't be a coincidence.
Well, here's the thing: you can't survive in there.
I know. But I mean, I made for it. Hob fits like perfectly in there.
See, you may made for it, but it is certainly not made for you.
He fits
can also
inside
just do this.
of the femur breaker.
Maybe it's made for Griblies.
There you go.
I already have fireball, fly,
yeah.
sending, not dispel magic. Zone of truth, continual flame, featherfall, burning hands, expeditious, yeah. Expeditious retreat.
Take a
I have
picture of
that
it.
one. I mean, it's right there.
Well,
Right. Sister's PC crashed.
That is tragic.
Oh, good.
Unfortunate.
She'll be fine. So that's the list of spells.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them you have. Like, I think 4 of them total.
I have fireball, I have fly, I have sending, I have...
Yeah. that may that is
fine.
bound to happen with some spell books. But yeah, in the time, yeah, you can learn these spells. Just remember how many spells you can. Just let me know what ones you actually want, and if you don't want it, you don't have to take it.
That's all good. It's just there's not really something that's on here that I think that would suit me, I guess. Does that make sense?
I need to go soon.
Yes. So, I recommend taking banishment anyways, because that can come in handy for you guys at any moment. So I do recommend it, at least taking that.
Take it.
A
Sure.
demon from
Then
the
I guess-
9 planes of hell? Yeah, let's just banish it back to its place. Let's not deal
Sure.
with that fight.
Sure. Yes, please.
Cool. Yeah, that one 100% will recommend that one. You have counterspell, so dispel magic is kind of like a instead of a reaction version of that, just an action version. So you can
And it gets
dispel
rid of-
magics.
Does it give all of the other magics or just one that I focus on? I forget how that works.
What are you trying to
It
figure
gets rid of spells based on the spell level, but it gets you to roll your spellcasting ability to dispel spells. You can actually dispel really high level spells with a 3rd level cast. It is possible, and I've seen it done before. It's pissed me off.
Can I dispel a 9th level spell?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to roll for it though.
Mm-hmm.
It states it in the spell itself. It's the DC equals 10 plus the spell level. So you would have to make a check of 19 with your intelligence modifier, which is a +5. So you have a reasonable
Pretty decent
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
God
someone tries to
damn.
cast Wish.
Well, that would be counterspell, not dispel magic.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, dispel
someone
magic
has
is like,
like
there's a cursed chest, and you're like, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
There's
Not all.
magical traps sitting around. Dispel magic. There's this boss is pissing me off with their magical enchantments on their body. Dispel magic.
Bob.
So yeah.
Speaking of magical traps, we still have that funny box to open that needs to be dispelled.
Do we?
That is true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one that
true.
has an supposed artifact inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Maybe you can dispel that when you learn dispel magic.
So do I just get one from here, or?
No, you can get any of the spells on that list. Also, Zone of Truth is a funny one that makes people tell the truth if they fail the save.
Yeah, I thought about like call like no, you don't lie, and then like
Stop
Zone of
lying.
Truth.
Stop lying to me!
That's what I was thinking too. That's so cute.
I just want to know where babies come from!
Oh my! Oh no!
Sounds like a useful skill.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. My PC froze, so I had to force restart it.
Trinity. So, yeah, I really want to see what's inside that funny box.
Yeah, let's do that next time.
We can do that next time, and there's also you guys are gonna be going traveling next session and actually continuing your quest. I will have Enoch and Asta ready to go. I will have Dot with actual proper HP and stats and everything like that. And you guys should be ready to continue your adventure.
I'll be entirely honest. I'm less training them for like actual fighting, more training them for like actually moving and like, you know, helping others get out of the fucking way or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is gonna someone's gonna fucking die here. Oh, I better fucking snatch them up and fucking move them somewhere else because that's bad.
Why can't Dot move?
She's a lazy girl.
You can move them. Why can't I move them? I can't touch them.
Oh my god. Koarl is more powerful than DM.
It's a lot of damage.
Okay, see, Gotta go. So
Hey,
Alright.
bye.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
And
Have
we'll
a good
end,
night.
we'll
Have a
end,
good night.
we'll end the game here. Okay,
bye bye.
thank you all for joining us
Bye.
for today's session of Scalect Civil War. And we'll join you all next week. Bye. Huggies.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all for
Love
joining.
community. Bye, my fave. You're in this chat.
Beep, 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 beep,
Thank
beep.
you.
Thank
for the
you
welcome
so
back.
much for the follows and all of the a lot of follows recently. Thank you so much and the subs.
You're welcome.
I love it.
See you
Thank you so much.
next time.
And we'll see you soon.